As a young child, as all of us, we go through many hard times. Me in particular, I think I went through a little bit more and I dealt with it in different ways. As a young child, when I was in elementary school, my parents went through a divorce. And for the longest time, I blamed the divorce on me. I was the youngest child, and it was harder for me to deal with it. Shortly thereafter, a few years later, I was up in middle school, and the World Trade Center hit. It was after a while, it was one thing going down, and I went to church every Saturday, Sunday with my father, and really seemed like it wasn't meant to be. I didn't believe it was God. It was all my fault for a while. And a couple of years later, my little brother died in a house fire. So he was only 2 years old, and I just had a problem dealing with how could he take a child who's an infant away from us when they didn't do nothing wrong. So from there on out, I've just dealt with that through anger, just hard times. It wasn't my fault. It was God. God knew what He was doing, and He did all this for one reason or another. And it wasn't a few years later when I was in high school when I actually started going to a different church, and actually the pastor talked to me a little while. And with time, we actually understood it happens for one reason or another. We don't know why. So it kind of helped going on there. Went to a couple of church retreats and all, and just being around other Christians helped me understand and read more into the Word. I graduated in '07 from high school, and immediately after that, I moved down to Hutto to live with my biological mother and stepfather, where they currently now have foster for special needs and adopted a couple special needs adults. And I go down there and visit them every now and then, and just spending time with the special needs, it's they can't take care of themselves. Some know what they're doing, some don't, and I go down there and I just help them out. It just feel like I'm being put to use. It's feel like, hey, I'm meant to go down there. I'm meant to help them, and a couple of them we have a special bond. In the 2 years I lived in Hutto, I went to Hutto Baptist Church. So I loved it. I started going there for the wrong reason, just go hang out with friends, not really for church. And a couple weeks after I started going there, the pastor was talking about a sermon, and it was like, bam, the light flicked on. And I'm like, hey, I don't remember what it was, but it just, the light hit on, and ever since then, I wanted to go to church. I'm like, wake up Sunday morning, let's go to church. And ever since then, it's been going good for me. Got baptized while I was down there in '08, and one thing after another. We still go through our hard times. I still have struggles, don't get me wrong, and don't always deal with them the right way, but at the same time, I when I'm yeah, when I'm struggling and I'm tripping, I know, hey, if I look to my left or I look to my right, God's right there with me. So understanding that, it helps a whole lot. Moved back down here to Killeen to live with my biological father, helping him out for a while, and go to this church now, Skyline. I'm doing a faith ministry, so going out spreading the word of God on Monday nights, and when I help with the sound, and it's just been an awesome thing. So in past couple of years, I have actually learned that having God with me is pretty much what we all need. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy in life. It's not going to be. It's going to be hard. It helps knowing that He knows our plan. He knows what's going to happen today, an hour from now, a year from now, and so on. Just I got to believe in Him. We all have to believe in Him, and just go with that, and just read the Word. Thank you.